Welcome back, traders. I'm just going to give you a quick insight. Captured about 831 pips. This is just one account. But the theme of this is, trailing stops versus fixed stops versus targets. You're going to have some, everything has a trade-off. These pairs, the pound New Zealand and the euro New Zealand was up huge. This one's up over 400 pips. You see the pullback, see the closed position 319. The other two positions got taken out at one was 59 pips and the other one was 67 pips. The stop outs were very, I mean, it pulled back maybe, I'm going to say maybe about 60 pips or something like that, and it clipped the other two trailing stops by minimal. One with like about 3 pips and the other one was maybe 1, and took it out. So, but then this trailer kept going, went up all the way up to 400, and I think the most it was about 420, and then it reversed. And the euro New Zealand, these had all 3 trailing stops left over, but they got hit as well, on the pullback on the strength of 3 power zone buys on the New Zealand US dollar, meaning the strength of the New Zealand dollar was coming, and it just reversed, and took out these trailing stops here, but they were for a profit. So you have to take the good with the bad when you're using trailing stops, fixed targets, and fixed positions. All right, traders. So also, I will have some trade ideas that I'm taking this week, Sunday, Monday, and I believe a little bit on Tuesday. And just do your own analysis before check the time, because all I do is when the time cycle markers come in, I look to see what the trend's doing, if it's a good opportunity with a tight stop loss, and then I'll make my evaluation if I'm going to take the trade or not. All right, traders, so I'll update you with that video. Stay profitable. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Great British Pound New Zealand dollar. Currently up 95 pips. You're using a 3-stop trailing stop system. Of target 1 has 2 lots. Target 2 has 1, and the anchor position has 1. And it's only set on longs because of the power zone. Power zone has 3 buys. It actually had another one. That one it actually had 4 buys in a row. So I was looking more to take it long. Just set it on that. And I actually didn't get on at this entry. I got in on this entry, and it pulled back pretty nasty, but my trailing stop was still below here. I mean my stop loss, and it didn't take this because it's not on shorts. I'll do those manually. If it comes into like a makes a high, then it pulls back and makes a lower high, which right here, a stochastic sell, the black dot, this thing's going down and it dropped. Okay, so now we're currently up 87 pips. All right, traders, I'll update you back with the video. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Great British Pound New Zealand dollar. Okay, we're currently up 382 pips. Before I was out, and I just checked my trading account on the phone. That's probably the euro New Zealand. We were up well over 400 pips. Just pulled back about 50 pips. We're up about 400 and about 30 pips. Here's the big 500 pip target right up here. I have to check my trade station to see when oh, there you go, we got to move up with the trailing stop. The other one is the euro New Zealand. That's why with this and this is the trailing stop number 1. So trailing stop 2 and 3 got taken out. So I don't know, how that happened with 3, because 3 is the less aggressive. of the trailing stops. So, and it's got two. This one's got 2 units in it. All right, so we're up 335 pips. You can see how the power zone works with the HL bar color, killing the market over here. When the market is, when you have a big range of trading and you're trading in the one direction that you know that the currency pair is going, and you can catch big swings like this. But there's some that I missed. Just say, for instance, like the pound Canadian. So we're up in the New Zealand. Here's the Euro New Zealand. Let's spread this out a little bit more. Here's the Euro New Zealand. We have all our trailing stops still in place. We have number 3 is up in front of the trailing stops right now. You got trailing stop number 1, and then you got number 2 back here. So it's 3, 1, and 2 within the Euro New Zealand. Okay, traders, and now we have, let's go over to the, let's see, here's the pound Canadian right there, which is, it's called a huge, a big run up, and then just wait for the pullback to get into the market. I mean, here, this would have been very decent move as well. Not that many pips, but if you would have caught it down here when it first down here. All right, and the pound pairs are really moving. Euro Aussie, let's see where we are. Euro Australian dollar right here. This one is out of the picture. This was a real choppy. Trailing stops would have got taken out big time. This one you really need like more of a, if you got an entry down on a pullback, and then you may want to have got in there. You can see how accurate, once, especially with the Euro Aussie, you're gonna get a pullback. There's no doubt about it. So here's the New Zealand. Here we're about to cross 400 pips again with this Great British Pound New Zealand dollar. And so what I'm looking at to even possible exit this trade, because we're gonna have a buy on the New Zealand US dollar at 23.35, and another buy on the histogram pound, 403 pips, at
target filled.
55 minutes after. That was my other computer with target filled. We're going in. That's the Euro New Zealand. We're gonna have another buy on the trend, so we're probably gonna get stopped out around that time, and yeah, the run will probably be over. So I'm probably gonna buy the New Zealand dollar, US dollar at those times. Okay, traders. So that's what we're looking at right now. Let's see where the Euro New Zealand is at now. We're currently at 391. And 174. Welcome back, traders. This is going to give you a little insight. I just had to check my trading account to see where the trailing stops the other 2 trailing stops got hit, because it's not typical of trailing stop number 1 to go over 400 pips. I mean, it will do it, but it's more likely trailing stop number 3 is more likely to do that than 2 or 1. And in the video, number 1 is way up here. It got taken. This is where number 1 got taken out here on the trailing stop. And trailing stop number 2 and 3 was taken out at this line here and this line here, which is very odd. I mean, they missed. One was, maybe 3 pips, and then the other one was maybe about 2 pips, and then it pulled back, stopped it out. You get the double dot green buys here, and went to the north. So I'm gonna probably do a market replay and to reenact the movement of the trailing stops to see what actually happened. Welcome back, traders. Trading the Great British Pound JPY. These are some trades I'm going to be looking at when the market opens on Sunday. Okay, looking at 1825, which is the market's open. I don't believe I'm going to take any trades from there. We're looking, it's a little back and forth movement here. 1955 is going to be a huge, it's going to be a push down here. And then 1955, look for a buy signal till 9:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then look for a sell at this time at 9:35 down to 20 minutes after midnight, and then look for a buy signal there till 3:25 a.m. And that's as far as it's going to go with this. With the power zone, it goes a lot further. I have the trades 7 days in advance. This one only goes for about a day with the NinjaTrader platform with this particular indicator. Now, if I go to the power zone, I could just scroll, just keep scrolling, and have days. I have all these trades marked out where I want to trade at, in advance. I got the whole week. So this is the current market. It's actually closed as Saturday here, but when the market opens, it looks like it's going to do a run up here. Then 1825 is going to, sell off, back up, down. Then 1955 is where I may be looking to get in. See, depending on how the market is going. Okay, so that's what I might be looking at. Those times, and then 21:35 till almost midnight, and then back up till 3:25 a.m. and then that'll probably be it, I think. This is another trade here from this time to here, and then 8 till 5:55 a.m. in the morning till 8, and then you're gonna get a little chop, and then this might be a nice run up here. So I'm going to be monitoring these times. All right. So let's go back to the regular chart, which is only like a day. So these are the trades I'll be looking at when these times come in. Okay. That's the Great British Pound JPY. Then we have the Euro Yen. Currently now, same deal. 1750 down, being at 1605. This is a bigger trend, a longer trend here at 1605. You're gonna get some up and down movement, and then up till 935, which is 2135, 935, and then it looks like a pretty good trend here down. So that's that. Let's go to the power zone really quick. Euro yen right here. Here's the current market. Again, it's closed. And looking for this move here, 1635 to 2135, which is 935, and then looking for a down move possibly here from 2135 to 3:55 a.m. in the morning. That's a nice one. This I'll leave alone. It's not enough time. It could be, but I'm not going to take a chance with that. This is about 3 hours almost, 2 hours or something. So, but I may pass on this as well. We'll see how the market goes. But this move I might be looking at the 945 run up till 1125, and then 1125, then take this down all the way till 2020. That's what I might be looking at for that. That might be my trade. When I get to these times, I will take a look at the market. All right, that's the Euro Yen. Now, the New Zealand US dollar right here. This one I'm probably definitely going to take because this is a pretty long trend. As you can see here, 1940 till 5 a.m. in the morning. So this one's a win. This is definitely, I'll be taking this trade for sure. Because that's a good trend there. All right. I said New Zealand US dollar. Quick look at the power zone. Like I said, look at this power zone with this one. I have all the trades for the whole week. All right, so what it's going to do, 1625 market's going to go, once the market opens, it's going to, it does crazy stuff. And then we got to get a pull drop down. And then right here, I'm going to be looking to get in on this trend here. But I got to see if it's going to be, inverse. So once the dot is called, once the trade call is called, I'll draw a line through the dot. Whichever way it crosses, closes above, then that's the way I'll be taking the market. But the trend's going to last till 5 a.m. So that's good. You got some, with the smaller histogram, you got some up and down movement here. But the overall trend is going to last till that time. As you can see with the HP C lines here, 1940, and this thing's going up. And then it's going to drop, around this time. All right, and then you got a bigger drop down here as well. But that's for another day. I mean, I have all the days here, and you got another same time almost, 1935, and you got another trend up again. All right, that's just that's a New Zealand dollar. Definitely gonna be taking some trades on that. Okay. Aussie US dollar, I'm not gonna trade at all because we'll see what happens on this at 21.25 because it's a little unclear. This one's not enough time. It could, it's gonna go down and then go back up. I don't know. I think with the Aussie dollar, I'm probably gonna leave alone unless I can get like an entry, the way I'm trading this pair later in the week. The next day is gonna be better, so I may just leave the Aussie dollar alone. On Sunday. Sunday into Monday. Let's go to the power zone really quick. Because even the power zone is, stating that it's really not going to do anything until the next day, pretty much. I could be wrong. I mean, you're going to, like, this Ace to Castle, you're going to get some moves here, but it's nothing, like, significant. You got a small trend here at 1700, but the market's going to be open, depending on the spreads. And you can take it down to 925 on a sell, and then get out. I don't know how many pips it's going to go back up, and then, who knows what it's going to do here. This is, somewhat of a chop back and forth. This is the trade I'm going to be looking for on the next day, 21.35, which is 21.56, which is the next day at 9:56 p.m. in the Asian session. This one I'm looking for. It's going to go to 3:20 a.m. in the morning. That's something I'm looking for. That's good. Okay, so let me just mark it off really quick. But I know what I'm going to be looking for. Okay, that's a trend I'm going to be looking for there. Okay, and then it's going to bounce around. We'll see what this looks like, and then if I'm even available to take this trade here at I got 12.35 and then 12.50 down move until 3:05. It's another swing trade, 3:05 a.m. in the morning. There's another one that I might be taking. It's gonna get, like these trades here, you're gonna get back and forth movement. So, and then back up. This could be a good for some quick pips here as well. From 305 to 540. That trade has to be monitored. Back traders. Okay, that trade has to be monitored. So this is a short period of time. It's 3:05 a.m. to 5:40 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and then you got down move here. Once I get to these times, I don't have to. Once the times are in, it's pretty good. This one's almost it's about 4 hours and something time on this trade here, which is good. Got plenty of time to make your targets. Okay, so that's the Aussie dollar. So I'm not going to trade the Aussie dollar until the next day. So the next 2 days, like Tuesday, Wednesday. All right. So let's go over to that's Aussie dollar. The pound US. The pound US is pretty much all sells, except here 1955. It's going to be a nice run here up till 2135 because it's going to be a huge push down. And then if the candle's going to spike down, people are thinking it's going to be a good sell, then they're going to reverse it. And then the sell is going to be at 9:35 p.m. until 1 a.m. There's a sell. Then there's another sell at 5 a.m. This thing's going down. Okay, that's the pound US, and then let's go over to the power zone. Power zone. Right here. Here's the power zone. With this pair, it just sells 21:35, 1 o'clock a.m., 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 11:35. This one's gonna go like these are, on top of the. It's not below. It's gonna go down, then back up, and then, this might be best maybe to use the stochastic for the sells. The shorter time frames. Histogram, but yeah, 11:35. But now this is a good trend here. 11:35 till 21:55. That's pretty good. And then back up here till 3:20 a.m. in the morning. So, but these are sells. I may take this buy to this sell, see how it works, and then another sell here till here. This is a short time, so I may use the other histogram if I'm gonna take some of these trades. This one, I think the 1955, I may take this one for a scalp, but I may use this different. I may use this histogram on my other computer to take these trades if I'm going to take, except this one because it's a longer term trade. These two here, got plenty of time to get to my targets here to there. All right, traders. And then my pair that I trade a lot of my private funds is on this pair. This pair and the Aussie US dollar, which I have the most success with my clients with this pair here. Last but not least, let's save the best for last. As you can see here, this was Friday. It's known that the move was already coming well in advance. Going to have a push down on this pair until this time around 8:05. Here's a green dot. And then you had the stochastic sell. It was just a matter of time it was going up. And you got the signal here, the blue dot, which is the smaller histogram, and it just took off like a rocket. And then we got the double dot sell again. We got the orange, red histogram. I made some pips on this on the way down. We got the broadheads. The market is over sold, but it's still in the downtrend below the ATR. It's going down. It's definitely going down. Alrighty, so now when the market opens, it's going to be some crazy movement here. 1655 it's gonna run up here and then back down. So this pair probably not going to trade until, let's blow up the histogram a little bit more. It's going to have some huge spikes. You know, you can see how this histogram is just went to the letter almost. You know, push down, back up. It's going to have a huge spike up. But this is when the market opens, so I'm not going to trade it until maybe 3:25 a.m. So let's go to the power zone. Power zone, USD Canadian right here. So right here, like I said, see this is chop zone, so on a trend. So we're not probably going to take this, but we could take this one here, 3:25 a.m. till 10:50. So we got plenty of time to make our targets with this. Oops. 3 to 10:50 a.m. Then we're going to look for a sell there. I'm going to look for a sell till 15:35, and then we got another buy here till almost 12:30 a.m. in the morning. And this pair is making so much money, so this is very consistent with the power zone. So this is my number one pair for consistency. Now I do grab a lot of pips with the bigger range pairs, but this pair is the most consistent. All right, and the Aussie dollar, Aussie US dollar. All right, I think that's it, traders, and yeah, that's it. That's all the pairs I'm going to be looking at. The other ones are, with the power zone, that takes a lot of time to analyze those. So these are just the trades that I'm just looking at on a shorter term. Grabbing anywhere from 20 pips to maybe 200 with the JPY pairs. But like the U.S. Canadian and the Aussie US dollar, you're looking, you use 20, 40 pips, and then maybe a trailer, maxed out maybe 70, 80 pips on those pairs. Once in a while on the Canadian, I'll grab over 100 and something pips on those. But for the most part, I'm looking for shorter ATR targets. All right, traders. So that's what I'm looking at for the start of the week, and so stay profitable.